Hello friends, I'm Vedangi. Today I'm going to teach you vertebrates. So vertebrates are those animals that have a backbone or spinal cord. As vertebrates are of 5 types, namely mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and fish. Mammals are those animals which can produce heat by the food they eat, and mostly can give birth without laying eggs, unlike the other vertebrates. Birds, as you all know, they are hot-blooded creatures who lay eggs and have wings to fly. They have large lungs to help them fly or run around, as some birds are grounded. Reptiles. Reptiles are cold-blooded creatures who lay eggs and mostly stay on land for vitamin D and heat at daytime. Amphibians. Amphibians and reptiles are almost the same, but amphibians can breathe on land as well as water. Fish. Fish are cold-blooded creatures living under the sea who lay eggs and mostly they swim around to survive. Mammals. Now we are going to know about the types of mammals. Placentals. Placentals are those creatures who give birth to babies when they are fully developed. Marsupials, on the other hand, give birth they can give birth. They give birth before their baby is fully developed. So the baby is fully developed under the pouch of his or her mother. Monotremes. Monotremes, on the other hand, can do not give birth directly. They give birth by eggs, and each example of it. The example of placentals are dogs and cats and humans. The marsupials examples are kangaroos, and monotremes are platypuses. Preaching and non-preaching birds. As you know, preaching means spreading the birds. The most birds live in the nest. Preaching birds make their homes themselves and take care of their little ones, and they mostly feed on worms and insects. Non-preaching birds, on the other hand, are the opposite of that. They mostly live in caves, human buildings, and trees. And they mostly hunt some other small creatures like and rats. Perching birds. The example of perching bird is hummingbird and sparrows. Non-perching birds are owls and other types of birds. Lizard and snakes. Lizards, as you all know, are cold-blooded creatures which stay at our home all the time. These lizards are very common around all the year except winters. Snakes, on the other hand, are found mostly in summer and rainy season. Turtles and tortoises. The main difference between turtles and tortoises is that tortoises, as adults, mainly live on land and give their birth underwater. Opposite, the turtles give eggs on the land and mostly stay in their whole life underwater until their babies are hatched. Frogs and toads. Frogs and toads are very common also. You can find them mostly in coastal areas at rainy and summer season. Newts and salamanders. Newts I don't have that much knowledge about. Salamanders are very powerful on the other hand. Cacalians. Cacalians are those creatures which are limbless. Fish, jawless fish. These fish are mostly eel-like looking. Bony fish. Bony fish are the most common around them. You can see bony fish in your aquarium also. Cartilaginous. Cartilaginous are like fang-toothed fish which are found in the midnight zone, which humans cannot reach at this point. The example of lizard and tortoises are example of snakes are as I don't know much about the lizard type. They are king cobra and pythons. Turtles and tortoises. Crocodilians. I forgot to tell you about them. Crocodilians are those creatures. Crocodilians are alligators and crocodiles. Totaras. Totaras are iguana-like creatures. All of these creatures that you learned today, we'll learn in detail about them in our next videos. In the next video, I'm going to tell you more about mammals. After that, we learn birds, reptiles, amphibians, and lastly fish. And then this chapter will be over. This was the introduction of vertebrates. And then we'll start our new chapter, which is invertebrates. Till then, see you soon. Bye-bye.